There's no bigger sport in America than football. Like I love basketball. LeBron is my blood brother. You don't got nothing on Brady. I'm
Mhm.
sorry to tell you, like for real. It's just what it is. It's kind of shocking because we kind of doing that for a bunch of sports too. We didn't. Thanksgiving was already ours. You can't even touch Thanksgiving. We didn't got Christmas. We finna start going crazy and start taking over them college football Saturdays too, and start taking them college football Saturdays for them boys
That's
too. Yeah,
crazy.
I think the like one of the first rounds in the playoffs, boy, we got football that same day too on Saturday. I swear to you. So yeah, this a big hold your wrist up
Um,
moment for the NFL. Yeah. So during the league, we gotta hold our wrist up. We gotta get guys. Yeah. That's what we doing. So during the
Great
league,
transition. That goes right into the
yeah,
draft.
we gotta hold our wrist up.
That goes right into the draft. It goes right into the draft. So as we know, we got Cam Ward picked number one. Travis Hunter was also picked up by the Jags. But the story here is Shador Sanders dropped to the fifth round.
Damn.
So you guys, what do you think is the main reason behind that? Him getting dropped to the
Big,
fifth round.
big,
Look,
Is it
I, I,
is it his personality?
big
I'm gonna
youth.
be 100.
Yeah.
It's not.
His
I'm not going. It's
dad?
not race. I'm not gonna do him like that. It's not race. It's a little bit of Dion. It's also a little bit of Shadur's gonna demand a lot after that rookie contract up. I think that's what it is. You pay him like a first rounder. He was already getting buku money coming out of college with the NIL. Then you take him as a
Mhm.
first rounder. He gonna double up on that because now it's like as an owner, you was already planning if he pans out as a first round pick, you gonna pay him 100 plus. So now as an owner, let's say Shadur just go crazy. Shadur's not taking Pat Mahomes money, and Pat Mahomes is getting crazy money.
Mhm.
You see what I'm saying?
Mm.
Shadur's gonna want a bag. He may want to be the richest player in NFL history, like period.
Yes,
So
sir.
I think this is what I
Mhm.
would
You
say.
think it's like an ego thing, basically?
Yeah,
I'm
he was
yeah
already. Yeah.
yeah. I'm finna explain it to you though. I'm finna explain it to you though. It's
Mm.
not an ego thing in how you think it is. It's an ego thing in terms of like owner's afraid to deal with it. I don't really think Shadur has an ego like the media portrays it. I think he's uber confident because
Mhm.
his dad is Deion Sanders, the greatest corner to ever live. So if your dad is the greatest corner to ever live, you should walk around with a certain level of swagger. That's just what come with it.
Yeah.
I don't really think it's egos in terms of Shador. I think owners kind of see that. And Dion has already been on record saying he want to own a team. He want to be one of the boys in the front office. Da, 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 da. I know a GM looking at Shador like, man, if I get you and you pan out, shoot, you can get your dad in here and he can take my job. I ain't going. Plus, we gonna have to pay you after your rookie contract up, and I mean we gonna have to pay you because you're Shador Sanders. So we not gonna do that either. Go tank. And I think every GM,
So that many
I
that
swear,
many teams
I
are
think
scared.
every GM was like, yeah, we're not gonna pay him. Like, why? We're not gonna pay him. If we are gonna have to pay him, we're not
Sheesh.
gonna have to pay him twice because you're gonna have to pay him first on that rookie contract and second when he has to get over that rookie contract. We're only gonna pay you once, big boy, and you better earn every dollar. I think that's really what happened. I think owners was like, we don't want to deal with that drama of him being a first round pick, so we're gonna let him slide. Do I think it's right? No. Do I think the league is kind of like effed up for that? Yeah. Because in no way was Shadur a fifth round pick. I don't think anybody had Shadur going in the fifth round. It's one of those things where you have to ask yourself how much of it is it due to like the owners generally feeling how I think they felt, or how much is it do they actually not like him? I still want to ask, like, can you release his draft interview? I want to hear at least the
Yeah,
audio. I
literally.
just want to see what he said. Like,
Because
I
they
know
must
we
have
don't do
went
that, but like,
terrible.
because it must have been terrible. Because how the film doesn't lie. Barring anything else, the film doesn't lie. So he had to did awfully in his interview process if he did not want to actually not assuming if a team did not want to actually take him in the first round. My big complaint is that okay, y'all didn't take him in the first round and now y'all made it an even bigger media spectacle. So what was the point of all of this?
Now he gotta
You
have a
feel what I'm saying?
story.
Now you're gonna have a story anyway.
Yeah,
Now he,
now you got a whole
he gonna be
storyline.
like fifth round pick. Now getting the
You
highest
feel
paid
me?
NFL player.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Oh, here we
Now,
go.
if Shador succeeds, the money he demands is more. The Nike contract is going to be more. The endorsements is going to be more. Now, it doesn't even matter if you took him in the first round. Because if he succeeds, he's gonna demand all the money because the league is gonna be holding their wrist up with him. So now what? That's the only thing I'm like, what was the point of this? Because if you took him in the first round, you were still gonna have to pay him. But now you all decided to not take him to the 5th round, and now if he pans out, becomes a starter, and balls out of control, now y'all gotta pay him.
And they drafted him to the Browns. Do you know how many quarterbacks they have on that roster?
5.
Five.
It's like they 5
There's some
deep.
undrafted kids
Like
too.
the
They brought in
the
too,
Saints
man.
are brain dead. Like, oh my god.
They
Damn.
thought Tyler Shuck was the answer because they think somehow Archie's
That's
gonna come
crazy.
out this year. I don't know who
Maybe
told them
maybe they're
that
tanking
Archie
for
was coming.
Arch. Yeah.
I got news for y'all boys. The Mannings don't leave early. They stay for all 4. They get that degree.
Oh.
So Archie's probably not coming out this year. Maybe next year. But he's not coming out this fall in the college football season. He will have to do like record breaking stuff to where it's like, all right, there's really no point for you coming back. You feel me? Go get your degree online, my boy. Like, you feel me? Go play. But if he just does normal Eli stuff, normal Peyton stuff that got them boys first overall pick, you best believe you're gonna do the same thing. Oh
And
yeah, he's gonna stay for all 4.
And the crazy part is, them college players get paid now. It's like, why leave? Go
Yeah,
ahead.
and NIL money crazy.
I don't know what the Saints is thinking. The Saints is crazy. I think the Saints.
They let Shador fall to the 5th. He wouldn't even make past the 3rd if I was the Saints. The 2nd, if I was the Saints.
I wouldn't have took Shock over him. I would never have took Tyler over him. I would have took Shador in that 2nd round and said, screw it. What's the worst that can happen?
He probably would thrive in New Orleans. Like, New Orleans ball for Shador, that's where he should go. Now he's gonna have to fight Joe Flacco for a spot.
And I'm not gonna lie, he's probably gonna beat Joe Flacco. I love Joe Flacco to death. That's a Raven. Like, that's Mr. Raven on the cool. They're gonna retire at 5 one day. But I'm gonna be 100. Joe right now, he's old. He's almost 40.
Is Watson coming back? What are we doing about Watson? I don't know where his status is.
Deshaun is 1 foot out the door, man. They trying to get him out the league gracefully, man. They trying to get him out the league gracefully, bro. I'm
starting
surprised
to forget about him.
Paid him, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't heard a peep from Deshaun Watson, man. I don't even think. I know he's penciled in on the roster. I don't even think he's gonna make that final roster game. But I know they don't want to have to eat all that dead money. So they got to keep him. They already gave him a pay cut. He was already down to take a pay cut for them boys, which is real to Deshaun, because I would have told them niggas no.
Because this might be my last contract.
So he's probably gonna get cut after this year. I'd imagine so, because then they can bear that money more. But with Deshaun don't move me. They got Joe penciled in for starter. Deshaun Watson still stuck in 2022, 2021, bro. His game is cooked. He done. They ruined his reputation, and his game went with it. So, that's just what it is. But yeah, that's a dirt thing. I don't believe what the league did to teach him an example was right. I think that was wrong, and that's what they were trying to do, teach him an example. And I genuinely want to ask owners what had y'all thinking like this, because his talent was top 2, seriously. And honestly, when I did my ranking, it was Dart, Shador, Cam. I'm probably the only person that has it like that too.
Dart is crazy. He gonna show me something. Dart gonna show me something.
Like it is, bro. They always call me a madman, but what Mark say? I'm never wrong, just early. Bad.
I think Jalen was a steal for the Seahawks.
Light years.
I'm gonna put that out there.
You guys have any
right.
draft surprises that you're looking forward to in the season? Any players that got drafted to?
I want to see how Tyler
that
Warren.
like that might
I
ball
want to see
out?
how the coach use Tyler Warren.
Tyler Warren.
I want to see how the coach use Tyler Warren at tight end. They haven't had a tight end this good since like Dallas Clark. So I want to see how they're gonna use Tyler Warren, especially since all their other efforts at tight end has kind of been floppy. Literally, like I can think of a lot of tight ends they've had since Dallas Clark, and it hasn't worked. Like Cox, Fleener, like there's a lot of guys they've had it. It's just who are you? So I like to see what the coach's gonna do with Tyler Warren. They took a tight end that's really talented, really high. So I want to see what they do. Especially since I been said that tight end is one of those positions that actually now I think you guys start drafting early if you want to lead guys, man. I don't think you can get away with drafting in the 3rd, 4th round and getting them tight ends. I think you got to get your boys in the 1st and 2nd.
That position has become more and more valuable.
Yeah, I think tight ends have become more and more valuable. So I just want to see if that theory pans out with Tyler Warren. 'Cause Tyler Warren, when he was at Penn State, was literally everything: fullback, running back, quarterback, tight end, you name it. He was doing it all. So I just want to see how he's gonna pan out when he comes in playing in the league.
All right, Jeff, you got any NFL draft picks you want to talk about?
Jalen to the Seahawks for sure. I think they got
Mm.
a good pickup on that. But we'll see how that
How you
pans
feel about
out.
what happened with Sam Darnold though? How you feel like that's gonna pan out?
Sam Darnold's gonna start for sure. Like Sam Darnold, he's great. Honestly, he just got to be a little bit of what he was last season to start. But
I like Sam.
eventually, Jalen
Yeah.
is gonna be it's gonna be a player to watch. I'm intrigued to see how that goes. I'm not sold. I'm not saying he's gonna be anything special, but I'm curious. I'm intrigued. That's all I gotta say. Sam Darnold is gonna start.